Hi, my name is Yusuf Dwader. Ever since I can remember, I've always been a huge lover of the outdoors and interested in learning about its inhabitants. And through studying both environmental science and biology, I have a somewhat basic understanding of the science behind the natural world. I've always been curious about how this understanding has influenced how I enjoy the outdoors, so I decided to spend some time with and interview people, some like me and some not, to see what they think about the relationship between understanding and enjoyment when it comes to the outdoors.
Is it rolling? It's rolling. All right. I'm Carol Leffler. I teach in the biology department at Dickinson College and do research on rare plant species, plants that are threatened by invasive insects in the case of the hemlock, and deer impact on vegetation. When did I want to first start understanding the natural environment? I think that was a very gradual thing probably over teenage years, but probably sort of starting much earlier than that. And I remember that early in my teenage years, the high school guidance counselors were asking us each to pick out what we wanted to do with our lives, and I fished around in my mind and said maybe a veterinarian. And it was sometime after that, sometime a little later, that I decided what I really wanted to do was be out in the woods all the time. So what do I value the most about teaching about plants, about natural history? It's mostly the opportunity to draw students into it, to get them outdoors, enjoying nature, seeing the different ways they can observe nature, getting hooked on it, and finding excitement in it, in the details as well as the general patterns. Do I think my understanding of the natural world enhances my enjoyment of it? Definitely, absolutely, because you can, with understanding, you form connections. Maybe the simplest example is when you walk around in the woods and you know what things are. When you see a plant and you can identify it, put a name on it, then that enormously enhances your enjoyment of that walk. All of a sudden you are surrounded by friends and you know what they're doing, what their strategies are, why they're there, how they're interacting with each other, and it becomes all the more interesting.
Hi, I'm Harry Adams, senior biology major at Dickinson College. We're out here on South Mountain, one of my favorite herping spots. I'm super interested in reptiles and amphibians. I guess I always have been. I grew up in Maine. I spent a lot of time in the woods on my own, just flipping rocks and logs, seeing what's underneath. And I think it's where it all starts for a lot of people. I think you know, when you're interested in something, or you just like the way it looks, you start to feel connected to it, and especially when you're young, you're just curious. You're really curious about things, and then when you get older, you get certain opportunities to study them and sort of take that interest or take that curiosity into an academic field, and for me, that was biology. Oh man, what came first, my enjoyment of the outdoors or my curiosity to understand it? Man, well, I think there's a lot of enjoyment in being curious. I think it's fun to wonder about stuff. I think when you have a question and the only way to answer it is just to go run around outside and find stuff. What do I think my place in nature is? Oh man, I'd say my place in nature is right here. Thinking about it, understanding it, asking questions, learning what I can, and really being able to to share that with others, being able to teach that. Who cares if I know, as long if I can articulate it to someone else.
I mean, I got ants all over me.
Hi, I'm Luke Maciedo. I'm a senior and I'm an economics major.
Yeah, I'm Ryan Brown. I'm also a senior economics major. What do I like about the outdoors? I guess it's a great time for me to unwind, not have to think about my day-to-day activities that deal with school, work, other like social implications. It's just a time for me to have fun with friends and just kind of, get back to my roots, get back to nature where I feel like I belong.
Definitely going off of at least the last part, I would say for me, just kind of a way to, I guess, escape like a lot of the everyday, real world BS. Can I say BS, Yusuf?
How do I like to spend my time outdoors? I like to be with friends. I like to walk around. I like to appreciate every little part that I notice. And yeah, I like to just hang out, not think too much, really just enjoy, soak it all up.
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree with just about everything you just said there, buddy. Do I feel that my lack of understanding hinders my enjoyment of nature? I'd say absolutely not. I think I have a pretty essential understanding of nature, so if I maybe don't know the name of every species of tree, that's okay with me, because I know that all of them are living beings and we're kind of all sharing the earth together, so that's pretty beautiful.
Right. Yeah, I don't think it hinders my appreciation of nature. I think I could benefit from knowing more, but I don't think it necessarily causes me to feel like I appreciate it less. I think that when I go outside, yeah, right, even though I don't know the name of a species of tree, I still think she's beautiful, and I still want to climb her, and I still want to hug her and protect her. But I would certainly be open to the idea of learning more about nature. I think it couldn't hurt, and yeah, maybe it would help me appreciate it a little bit more, who knows.
As you can see, people are drawn to the outdoors for different reasons, and a desire to understand is just one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.